Joining us now is Tennessee Republican Senator and member of the Senate Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee, Marsha Blackburn. Senator, welcome.
Thank you. Good to be with you.
First, let's get your reaction to the breaking news on the cyber attack forcing the shutdown of a major U.S. pipeline operator.
We know that this is going to be well investigated. We also know that Russia and China are beginning to function in what I would call that gray zone, Mike. And we have had a Department of Energy cybersecurity project at Oak Ridge Labs, and I've been pushing to bring all of our national labs into a consortium to work on this, because securing our nation's critical infrastructure is going to be an imperative because of these bad actors that are out there that would like to shut these down. So, and the other thing too, our National Guard has some tremendous talent in the cyber area. We even have in Tennessee a full-time intel and cyber unit. This is an area that the Guard can help our military in responding to these attempted attacks.
Are you confident that federal authorities will get to the bottom of who's responsible, and then what should be the response?
I do feel that federal authorities will push forward quickly to get to the bottom of this. And one of the things we know is finding out what is the genesis of these attacks is something they're going to have to do more quickly. Over time, they've been picking up their pace, not quick enough yet, but indeed beginning to pinpoint these more accurately, more quickly is something that the intelligence community is going to have to focus on.
Okay, to jobs and the economy, the latest jobs report out, 266,000 jobs created during the month of April. The White House describing it as continued progress. It did not meet expectations. Your thoughts, Senator?
Well, they fell 700,000 jobs short of what they had anticipated they were going to have. And really, it's quite simple. Socialist policies do not give you a better environment for creating jobs. We know that there is a good, consistent formula for creating jobs. It's less taxation, less litigation, less regulation will lead you always to more innovation and job creation. And the Biden administration is doing the opposite. They're going to raise taxes. They're going to increase regulation. They want to be friendly to the trial bar and give them more opportunities to take employers to court. We also know that these benefits, the weekly benefit, and Mike, some of our states are beginning to push back on this. When you have the plus up in unemployment benefits, people are not going to work. And every county in our state has "we're hiring" signs out. People are paying bonuses, signing bonuses, if people will come to work. So change the policies, get the right environment, and jobs growth will take place.
Do you feel like all this spending is giving people incentive to stay home and not go back to work?
Oh, sure. We hear it regularly from employers, from our county and state officials. The state of Tennessee has a great General Assembly. They just finished their addressing the amount of time someone can stay on unemployment. They're addressing what the plus up in unemployment can be. We want everyone who is in desperate need to be helped through this pandemic. For those that need those resources, yes, indeed. But we also know that there are jobs in our state that are going unfilled. And many times people will say, well, we're going to stay with unemployment until the past ends.
Senator, sorry to interrupt. Thanks so much. We have to leave it there. Senator Marsha Blackburn of the great state of Tennessee. Thank you.
Yes.